Why all? Another day, another CB exposed for a Diddy freak-off, because Kevin Hart is getting exposed as Diddy's accomplice during these parties and freak-offs. The streets have been buzzing these past couple of days as more and more people associated with Diddy are getting exposed for enabling and covering up for him, and it looks like Mr. Kevin Hart is next on the list. Now, some newly leaked footage of Diddy's parties clearly shows that Kevin was an active participant and allegedly knew all about Diddy's mistreatment of young boys, including us. Word on the streets is that Kevin is now panicking over this because he knows he might be in a lot of trouble with the feds as well, and he is doing everything to separate himself from Diddy and act like he was never there. But the internet never forgets. So, is Kevin Hart about to get swept up by Diddy's RICO charges? Let's break it all the way down. Okay, why all? So it looks like Diddy is not the only one who is going down in this current hot mess that he found himself in, because some of his closest friends and allies are allegedly going down with him. At this point, why all probably already know that the feds are bringing up Diddy and his co-conspirators on RICO charges, and this has sent everybody who's ever been associated with Diddy into a state of major panic, because everybody knows that RICO charges are no joke. But now that we've found out about this, fans have been throwing out names left and right, speculating about who is going down next after Diddy. Many names have been thrown out, including Jay-Z, Young Miami, Cuba Gooding Jr., and many others. But one name that people seem to have forgotten about is Kevin Hart. It looks like it might be game over for him too, because a video of him at one of Diddy's parties just resurfaced and went viral. And why all? When I tell you that it's insane. Why all probably already know all about the things that go down at Diddy's parties. So whenever someone talks about Diddy's parties, you can bet your last dollar that it's going to be something messy. Not only was Kevin a guest at these parties, but the new videos reveal that he also helped Diddy plan and host the parties.
Kevin, come here, no homo. We're going to have a contest. You know we're going to have a contest, we're going to get our breath first, because your breath be stinking sometime. And we're going to go back and forth. Uh-oh.
First of all, make sure my mic is on. Before I even get into trashing Diddy, I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day.
But the wild part about all this is that Diddy's son Justin was also at these parties.
Hold on, where my son at?
The light-skinned dude with the good hair. That's just...
It's one of them.
Shouts out to Lil Diddy 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Diddy's sons who look nothing like him. It's still in question. We don't really know what's going on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude.
But the wild part about all of this is that Diddy's son, Justin, was also at these parties.
Check. I gotta... All right. Hey, what's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party, last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. Got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here. My nigga Fab's up here. When you have a scene like this, you got to bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and a female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I might jump in the tub myself. Once everybody moves out. It's just me.
But somehow, Diddy thought it was okay to have him at a party like that. Why all? It's no wonder that Justin was named in Lil Rod's lawsuit and exposed for allegedly being a recruiter for his father. Diddy exposed this boy to too many messy things as a child. Too late to call CPS on him now, but this party in particular was extra wild because there were lots of women hanging out everywhere in the bathtub, drinking and doing all sorts of stuff.
Don't sit on the bed at night, no homo, no, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No, I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even.
But considering these gay allegations that have been following Diddy since the 90s, I don't think the no homo thing did what he was expecting it to do, because people were all over him, exposing him and pointing out how he acts fruity. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Diddy being DL is anything wrong, because I know the industry can be a difficult place for artists to live in their true nature. So if he doesn't feel safe enough to come out of the closet, I get it. But the issue here is that he's been accused of allegedly victimizing younger people that he had authority over and was meant to protect. But instead, he allegedly victimized them. According to reports, a lot of people in the industry knew about Diddy's activities with younger boys, but they said nothing and just turned the other eye, because Diddy is a very powerful man in the industry. The last thing they want to do is cross him. However, one person who was more than willing to call Diddy out on his BS was 50 Cent. Why all know that 50 is not about that BS. 50 has been on Diddy's case since the 90s, and at this point, I think it's safe to say that these two men will always have beef, because 50 is not willing to let bygones be bygones, and he is always throwing shade at Diddy. At first, it was some snarky comments about Diddy being on the DL, like the time he said that Diddy had tried to take him shopping but he felt so weirded out by it that he called Diddy out for being sus. However, when Diddy was asked about this in an interview, he had another story to tell, claiming that the reason he had offered to take 50 Cent shopping was that he thought that 50 needed a better wardrobe and new clothes, and he wanted to give 50 an upgrade. Oh, the shade. I guess those G-Unit white beaters weren't getting it. But one thing that Diddy probably didn't know about 50 Cent at the time is that 50 is an unrepentant troll, and he continued to drag Diddy over the years. Like the one time he posted a picture of Diddy and Rick Ross looking like they were locking lips with the caption, "Something ain't right," which is a classic 50 Cent move. Why all, even when 50 Cent was sick in his bed, he couldn't resist throwing shots at Diddy, and one time he posted a picture of himself in a hospital bed and wrote, "I could no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are now left under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow." I wonder why he was in the hospital, considering these other allegations that have been going around about Diddy trying to take folks out. But 50 Cent is not the only one who called Diddy out for doing things with younger men, because actor Orlando Brown also claimed that Diddy gave him some gashash mouth action. But Lil Baby and Orlando Brown are not the only men who Diddy is believed to have done things to, because right at the very top of the list is Usher, who is widely believed to be one of Diddy's earliest victims, allegedly. For a very long time, we all assumed that Diddy allegedly started doing inappropriate things to Usher when he was sent to live with Diddy at the age of 14, but according to Diddy himself, he had started sleeping in the same bed with Usher when Usher was just 10 years old.
Like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher's
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen,
we having a good time, yo. Oh, your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
So what was in Kim's book? You want to hear it? Here it go. Now, I cannot confirm or deny what's in this book, but ain't nobody fit Natasha K. Me. So in this book, it detailed his relationships with men, footage of those encounters. It had the names of the men he slept with, a disease. Allegedly, Diddy giving Usher a disease.
Just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
Nah, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to.
That there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't.
In my little town car, this town, I grabbed my town car so I could skirt. Puff, the SUVs and the road, the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera. The big Canon, like, yo, Puff, I should document this, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonz, the whole night. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get there. But at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shouts out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna if we can, just let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this with me.
Hey, there you go. Hey, come on in. Come on in here. Come on. There you go. What's your name? What? Okay, Doomsday. Merci. Merci, yes. Merci. The last train to Paris. That's French, baby, for thank you. Yeah, you see it. No, not yet. You see messing up. That's your problem. I got a nice, go get a drink downstairs. And matter of fact, Kevin, come here. Kev, I want you to talk about me as a baby. Come here, man. You mess it all up. I don't even feel comfortable with you in my bed. Hold on. Can you go get some girls so we can be in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. Hey, yo, can you move out the way? I want to give you a proper introduction. Go get some girls. Matter of fact, while the girls come, hey, yo, no, check this out. No homo. Come here, man. Hey, yo, Kevin, come here. No homo. We're going to have a contest. You know, we're going to have a contest. We're going to get our breath first because your breath be stinking sometimes. And we're going to go back and forth.
First of all, make sure my mic is on. Before I even get into trashing Diddy, I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day. I bought the album. You know what I'm saying?
You bought
I didn't ask you for nothing.
No, you didn't.
I didn't ask you for nothing free.
Yes.
I downloaded it. I didn't go to the store because I'm lazy.
I thought you said you bought it. You ain't say you downloaded it. Get your story right.
You
bought it. You lying. You lying. You're lying. He's lying. He didn't even buy it yet.
Listen.
He's lying.
Listen.
Yo, come in here, man.
I'm not.
Hey, yo.
Listen.
Yo, come in here. No homo. We're gonna get some ladies in here though, but we're gonna make sure our breakfast is fresh.
Say pause. Don't acknowledge it. It has nothing to do with me and Puff. Nothing to do with me and Puff right now.
Hold on, let's get some ladies in here. There's nothing to just bypass all that.
Put the camera past the facts. No, I'll go first.
No.
It's a movement. I'll definitely go and take a swig of Listerine.
And for real, you the comedian, so go light on me. Tonight's my night. Don't kill me.
No, I'm definitely gonna kill you. By the end of the night, I'm definitely gonna kill you. Right now, start off. Like I said, it's your day. You got a lot of people walking around with the dirty money.
Yeah, I want to say I'm sorry.
No, dude, listen.
Okay, security. Please help me out.
Listen. First of all, if you don't get this failed UFC fighter out of here, no, dude, I'm just kidding. It's all jokes, man. No, don't say it. He got a taser. Listen. I thought he really had it.
Listen here, bro. It's a term in the legal field that you could indict a ham sandwich, but the Southern District of New York has a 98.2 conviction rate. All right, for those who don't know, if you got 100 people, only 1.28 or something like that, 1.8. Only 1.8 has won against them. So now, what they do, they already got the witnesses, they already got the people, because let me just say something. With the sex trafficking thing, it only takes one witness to convince the jury. One witness. And we know who that witness is going to be. Cassie. She filed a civil suit against him. So it only takes one, in the sex trafficking charge, it only takes one witness. Now we got other people like Jonathan Odie, who was one of the sex workers, that he gave a testimony, or he gave some information to some agents that he was working, doing sexual acts with Cassie, cross states, going back and forth, this, that, and the third. So it only takes one witness. So now, the reason they haven't went after for him, because there's more to get into. It's more to get into. It's not only the sex trafficking, it's the alleged, the guns,
the alleged drugs. And I'm saying alleged because they haven't came out with any formal charges yet. But when they come out with some charges, bruh, and you hit it, the Southern District of New York do not play. And people don't play with them. So I don't understand why this stuff ever even got to this point, but it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. The reason they haven't came down and got him yet, they going through his taxes. You hear what he said? They had all the people that he did business with. That they're going to go through everything that he did with a fine-tooth comb. And when they set that and they get what they call discovery to his lawyers, he either say, I'm going to take the time, because if he go to court with it, 9 times out of 10, he going to spend the rest of his life behind.
When the Lil Rod lawsuit came out and there's the gay allegations about Meek Mill as well as Usher, but Meek Mill was the one that got real upset. He said, I'm not gay. Like he's everyone stop asking me if I'm gay. I'm not gay. And then you went in and then he essentially threatened to kill you.
So essentially what happened is we've been, I do long live streams. I'm streaming for like 5-6 hours. Like,
Right.
When these things are happening, we're not just giving quick takes. Like I'm going, like even today, I bought the Christian Combs document, like the entire lawsuit. We're reading it word for word. We want to see because a lot of times on these sites, I've always said, like, I kind of pride myself on trying to go the extra mile. A lot of people just go to, like, say, I don't know, Rolling Stones or Variety, and they see a summary of what's in a lawsuit, and they regurgitate it and even make it even smaller, and they put that out.
Yeah.
Well, I got time, and people want deep dives, no Diddy. And we got a lawsuit. So the Lil Rod lawsuit we got.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
And it didn't mention Meek by name, but there was a
Said
footnote.
A Philly rapper who used to
redacted
date
the name.
Nicki Minaj.
It was like a Jeopardy question.
Duh, who is that? There could only be one person on the planet. Unless there's a Philly rapper that also dated Nicki that no one knows about. It's obviously Meek Mill.
So essentially, I reacted to, I literally found out on stream, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, no way Meek Mill was in these freak-offs. Like, I know we've seen the video in the pool and the matching outfits, but no, Meek is like the toughest, biggest gangster. Like, he's like a killer. Like, no way he's like getting, bent over by Diddy, the diddler. So I reacted like, I'm not even believing it. That reaction went viral. And the next day, Meek, as I said, he's a special type of stupid, as 50 would say. He's seen me reacting to it and thought I made it up. So he's like, yo, you know what I'm gonna do to academics when I catch him? Now, previously me and Meek had a truce.
But I remember, because I remember the last couple of times I brought his name, and you're like, hey, listen, me and Meek are cool right now. I don't want to take these shots at him.
We had a truce, but Meek and him being so dense and being so dumb, he actually thought that I made up the lawsuit. And by the way, even after he started threatening me, and I said, I didn't make it up. I said, just clear up whatever it is, but I didn't make it up. You know what he said? This is clearly AI generated. I'm like, yo, Meek, Meek is so dumb he couldn't even spell AI. Like, how the hell you know this is AI generated? Bro, this is an actual lawsuit. I'm showing him, like, look, it's filed in federal court.
Right.
Nah, this is
Here's
lies.
the PDF file.
Exactly. So
the PDF's AI.
Yeah, so he basically starts, he says, you know what, man? He's like, yo, he starts going like off the deep end. He hasn't even cleared up the rumors yet. Like, rather than saying, hey, this is lies, I'm gonna have my attorney, deal with any salacious lies spreading about me like a normal entertainer would. I am not gay, or I've never been in any sexual situation with Diddy. He says, I'm gonna kill you academics, and what I'm gonna do is, he says, first things first, he says, someone send me academics' address.
Right. He said, I'll die to shut you down.
Yeah, then he says, I'm going to die to do it. Then it was
which is crazy. Which is a crazy thing to say. Meek is cut it out. You're not gonna die to shut down academics. You're a multimillionaire with a great career and kids. Cut it out.
Yeah,
grow up.
Meek literally then tweeted out a couple tweets after. He said, well, the governor just called me. And I was just like, this makes wait, you're planning a murder online. And the governor calls you to talk you out of it? Also, the reason why him and the governor are in cahoots is primarily because he's the guy that they kind of taunt around for prison reform.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I'm down to die over it.
Yeah.
The funny thing, I always tell people, I said this is a gangster rapper paradox when they're threatening a civilian. they say this. Yo, I'm gonna kill you, this and third. And if you actually say, all right, I'm not scared of you still, because you usually back out once they say they're gonna kill you, because they're a gangster rapper. They rap about spinning blocks, Glocks, and switches. They're the killers of the earth, okay? When you tell me you're not scared of them, they flip it on you. Man, you just trying to trick me out of my position. You trying to send me to jail.
Right. He said, I'm going to treat you exactly to the effects of you influencing. I'm gay and I have 3 sons. I'm getting you Addy now. I'm coming.
Then he told me he was going to record a video and pee on my steps. And I was like, well,
right.
I imagine Meek just like sneaking up and like, first I'm like, yo, that's a sexual crime already. And Diddy is already into some shit that you're alleged with. Don't pull out your penis on my property. That's a problem. That's a sexual crime. You can't just whip out your dick anywhere, Vlad. You gotta tell these people. Okay. That's a crime.
Yeah.
So he threatened to come. Don't come with the same dick that you and Diddy been doing whatever with and come pee on my property. Afterwards, he said the governor basically told him that he should stop beefing with me. And then he went into this whole tirade of how he's going to, I'm going to donate some, so I told him, I said, listen, I said, what's not cool is a rapper like you who's pushing 40. There's nothing wrong with aging, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But still acting like, you're, one night he says, because the people in Philly have been saying, you don't even live here. Like, why do you keep acting like you're still in the trenches, and you're living a bad life? You live in a really good life. He lives in one of the most expensive high-rises in New York City, right?
I don't know.
Like, he just showed off about 10 expensive cars that sit in that car face down in South Jersey, right? This guy's living really good.
Yeah.
Except he's saying that he's down to spin, because people from his own hometown said, you're not here like that. You're not actually in the hood. You're rich. He shows up at 3 a.m. in a Maybach, driving around saying he's looking for his ops.